Hello everyone, welcome to Pink Ocean Tarot. My name is Kelly, I'm an intuitive reader. I'm going to do a reading tonight, I think. I'm not actually sure. I've been trying to do this all day and I've just been procrastinating, and now I only have about an hour. Which, if you know me and my readings, that's really not enough time. But I don't know, I'll see what comes out. And if this turns into a reading, well, then it turns into a reading, and if it doesn't, well, I've only wasted an hour and that's fine. I'm just a bit of a weird energy tonight. So I was shuffling. I was actually clearing away from my last reading, and in my last one I did use the fantastical Wicked deck. There we go. And I was putting it away, and I put the cards all in the pile, and I just thought I'd shuffle them back in because I'd used quite a few. And as I was shuffling them back in to put the deck away, well, what happened? This leapt out. Leapt, made it very obvious. It wanted to be known. Hello, pick me. This is the Ace of Swords. Yellow bricks, and this Wicked deck is swords. And, well, Ace of Swords talks about a breakthrough moment, an epiphany. Clarity, something being revealed. This is showing the trapdoor at the end of Wicked for Good, and that reveals a rather large plot twist. So, oh my god, plot twist. I've been hearing that for weeks. Someone just wants to scream plot twist, for whatever's going on with your situation. So, maybe we're gonna talk about a plot twist. So I don't know. I'm gonna just, shuffle and see what wants to come out. Yeah, I have some exciting news. I went shopping on Etsy and I bought 9 decks. 3 tarot and 6. That's math? Yeah, so 6 oracle. And it's very exciting. I can't wait for them to get here. It is going to take probably a couple weeks to get them to my side of the world. I'm also using freight forwarding because I think I talked about this in my last reading. There was no way I could actually afford shipping to my country on top of the exchange rate for the decks themselves. It was just exorbitant. So I have got 9 decks coming. So it's going to absolutely change everything for my readings. I've hand-picked them. They're going to be amazing. I'm going to be able to get so detailed. I mean, I know I already kind of go quite detailed, but yeah, I'm feeling like I need new cards, I need new tools. So I'm very, very, very excited. I can't wait for them to get here. Yeah, the hard part is going to be waiting until they all get to the freight forwarder so that I can just send one ginormous package. Why does that sound so filthy? Oh my god, someone could be having interesting thoughts about you. Maybe you could be having interesting thoughts about somebody and their ginormous package. Kelly, stop it. Oh my god. Wow. Oh, I hope I don't end up in YouTube jail. I swear, I was being absolutely innocent when I was talking. I swear I was. That happens a lot in my life. I will be talking absolutely genuinely, and something will come out of my mouth, and people will give me the side eye and be like, "Did you just hear yourself?" And I'm like, "What do you mean? I didn't say anything." Oh no. Come on, Wicked Tarot. You can't just go quiet on me after I've done all the setup here. What else do you want to talk about? What's this breakthrough? What is the breakthrough all about? I wasn't planning on using the Wicked deck at all. I feel like this is obviously very niche, and I mean, I love it. It's one of my favorites, but yeah. Oh, there we go. The world. Okay. And what is this one? Ta-da! It's the Ten of Cups. Oh my god, I haven't seen this in ages. I always get excited when the Ten of Cups shows up in a reading. Okay, well, obviously, we know what this breakthrough is about. Someone has realised. You are the Ten of Cups. Look! Okay, I'm can we just take a hot moment? Look how stunning this Ten of Cups is. Look at it. It is one of the most beautiful cards I've ever seen in my whole life. It is the poppy fields. Poppies. In all the different colours. Like, all the way. There's just, art on these cards. So, okay, breakthrough. Normally, you know, this is a sword. This is the Ace of Swords. It's the sword of truth and clarity, which is an epiphany, a breakthrough. Someone has realized something very, very important. You are their Ten of Cups. Amazing. Ten of Cups, if you don't know, if you're new to tarot, is like, you are their person. You are their romantic person. They want you. They want to hug you. They want to kiss you. Why? Why is Miss Congeniality coming into my brain? Sandra Bullock, why? Why? I don't know. We never sing. Ever. It's bad. Like, they want you. They want you. They want you. I've got nothing else. Like, I'm done. Shall we pack up now? And, okay, well, I suppose I should talk about the world. It's, okay, honestly, let's be real here for a minute. I get frustrated with tarot sometimes because the World and the Wheel of Fortune are literally the same card. Like, do you know what I mean? And I'm always like, why are there two cards that are literally the same meaning? Because, like, what's the big difference? There really isn't much. It's... Now I'm feeling all these tarot purists just screaming at me. What do you know? Of course there's difference. They're amazing cards. I don't know. Listen to me, I'm in such a weird mood. So, like, new cycles. Old cycles are finished. We're ready for new cycles now. The world is at our feet. The world is our oyster. I hate that saying. I knew I was going to say it, and I didn't want to. I'm going to actually read the book, because, like, it's here. It wants to be here. Find the place where you belong. You have finally arrived. Your journey has been long and filled with lessons, memories, and relationships that have shaped who you are. Take a moment to reflect with gratitude on all you've done. Of course, you still have goals and dreams ahead of you, but for today, wander and enjoy what you've created. You've earned it. That's a Wicked song lyric, by the way. Wander and enjoy. One Short Day in the Emerald City. That is actually one of my favourite songs from Wicked, One Short Day. So, it's here. That's nice. Yeah, you've come a long way. Whoever this is for. You've been on a long journey, and you finally arrived at the Emerald City to have one short day of magnificence before the whole world turns to shish kebab. I can't swear on YouTube. I'm just, you know, if you know the plot of Wicked. But, I need more. Whoa. I didn't even touch it. I didn't touch it. Did you see that? It just jumped off. 2 of coins. That is 2 of pentacles. 2 of pentacles. That is the balance card. That is talking about... Is there an infinity loop on this version of the card? Of course there's not. We've got the train arriving off the train to go to the Emerald City. Like, we're in the Emerald City. It was a train to the Emerald City, right? We've arrived, I feel like saying. So, traditionally, the 2 is kind of talking about, having plenty of time. Don't rush. Don't rush this decision. Whatever decision you're trying to make, don't rush, because you have infinite time to make up your mind. And, you know, I kind of always disagree with that, because no one has infinite time. Indecision is a decision. And it's about staying balanced and grounded and, yeah, not to overthink and not to stress, because you've got time. Don't feel rushed and pressured into making decisions. The Wicked Tarot says, when the 2 of Coins pulls into your reading, your life might feel busier than the Emerald City train station. You're juggling multiple priorities and are at risk of neglecting your personal well-being. Even though you have commitments, your most important one is to yourself. Be sure to take a break from the chaos. Yes, well, I mean, in traditional tarot, or at least in my Dreamy Moons deck, it's like a lady balancing 2 pentacles, one on her arm and one on her foot, and, you know, it's great concentration power required to wants to go over here to maintain that balance. Like, it's a very tricky, like, yoga looking pose she's doing. Well, I feel like this is a decision. I mean, 2s usually are around decisions and planning and directions and things of that nature. So I wonder, and choices, they're always about choices. I wonder what this is about. I wonder if this is you or if this is them. This is your person. I mean, you will know. Perhaps they feel like, if this is them, or if this is you, whoever this is, perhaps it's feeling like I've taken too long. And this is what the epiphany has been. Finally, you've had that breakthrough epiphany and you've realised, oh my gosh, I've been sleeping on this, whatever it is. What if I'm too late? Exactly, what if I'm too late? We've got the 10 of Swords here. Endings. Endings and beginnings. Oh my god. 10, 10, 9. What? Oh my god. I can't. I'm sure Glinda says that at some point. Look at this. Look at this. This is incredible. 10 of Swords. 10 of Pentacles. Right next to it. 10 of Cups is here. 10, 10, 10. 10, 10, 10. 10, 10, 10. I have never seen this. This is amazing. 10, 10, 10. And the 9. I mean, the 9 is only here because it can't be the 10. The 10's already here. I feel like that would have been 10, 10, 10. Can you imagine? That would have been epic. I mean, this is still epic. Look at it. This is incredible. Look at this energy. What is going on? What? This is like, okay. So, alright, I'm going to go one at a time because my mouth is running away with me. My brain is already 8 steps ahead. So, the 10 of Swords, this one, this is traditionally, right, imagine the traditional imagery, lying on the ground, being stabbed by 10 swords. Like, utter, like, done. Utter, just, like, there's a word that I want to say, and I'm endings, backstabbing, breakdown. Did someone you trust stab you in the back? Painful endings of friendships, painful endings of relationships. Completely and emotionally and physically done, exhausted. You just want to give up. You need time to grieve, to rest. But it is also a card of hope. All hope is not lost. The worst is over. The pain will fade. If you know Wicked, we have the Emerald City here, and it's on the 10 because basically Elphaba, our lead character, the Wicked Witch of the West, and the Wizard of Oz, this was her heart's desire. This was all she ever wanted. She wanted to go to the Emerald City and meet the wizard, and the wizard was going to change her whole life and give her purpose and meaning and a home and a place of belonging, and it was going to fulfill all of her wildest dreams. And then when she got there, she realised that actually none of that is true. She gets painfully stabbed in the back by everyone she ever trusted, and the entire trajectory of her life changes in an instant, like that, just boom. It's a total 360. So, painful endings, but new beginnings. And the 10 is here, the 10 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Cups. Cups, Pentacles, 10s, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. I'm just, look at me, I can't, my mouth is not making words. I'm so flabbergasted. So the coins, Pentacles 10, right, this is basically the 10 of Cups, again, but amplified. This is not just in love, this is in love, career, abundance, finance, home, stability, foundation. This is like, you are my everything, you are my partner, you are what I want, you are who I want to build with, you are everything to me. You are stability, you are you are what I envision when I think about what I want and how I want my life to look like. It's you. Look, this has to be what this is. And, you know, because I know it's this, because it came out with the 9 of Cups. This is the 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups comes right before the 10 of Cups, and it is basically saying, you are my entire wish fulfillment. You are my dream come true. Dream come true. And there is a giraffe on this card. Giraffe are my spirit animals. I must give them a shout out every time they appear. But it is you are my absolute dream come true in love. You are everything I look for. I desire you. I want you. Ginormous page. Stop it. Oh my god. It's stuck now. Oh my gosh. Oh. Kids, there better not be children watching tarot. Why are you watching tarot if you're a child? Don't watch tarot. It's bad for you. Like, this is insane. Look at it. Look at it. It's crazy. It's absolute gangbusters. I can't... The only thing I'm umming and ahhing about is this 2 of coins. Like, are they sleeping on this? Are they still I mean, they can't be still deciding. Look, they know what they want. They know what they want. You are their dream. You are their dream come frickin' true. Like, boom. You are everything. You can't get much bigger than the 9 of Cups, the 10 of Cups, and the 10 of Pentacles. You know, and the 10 of Pentacles also, I didn't even say children. It's foundational, generational wealth. It's leaving a lasting legacy. It's I want to build a legacy with you. I want to leave something behind from us. Like, I want to have children with you. Like, it's, I mean, you know, there's so many factors that could go into that whole category, but it's just, I don't know why this is here. Like, yes, it's all well and good to stay grounded and be taking care of yourself and your mental health, I'm hearing, but also, like, don't sit on this. Don't sleep on this. No, we want action. We want movement. Maybe this is where they are currently, these 2, right? And maybe they've had this epiphany while healing from whatever this is. And we've had this epiphany. This is the epiphany. I want to say this and this right here. This is our epiphany. Yes, Spirit is nodding. 2 thumbs up. So what? This is where they are currently? Yes, okay. Alright, well, that makes a bit more sense then as to why this is here. Aww. Queen of Cups is here. Nessa Rose. That's a very interesting choice for the Queen of Cups card from the Wicked Tarot, but okay. Where does she want to go? Oh, she wants to go here. Alright. I'm gonna look her up. Because if you've seen Wicked, you will be going, why? Why did they pick this for the face card? Alright. Oh, okay. Alright, sure. I like this. This fits. This fits this energy. Even if your feelings are scary and difficult... I feel like this is the understatement of the century. Even if your feelings are scary and difficult, it's important to honour them. The Queen of Flowers is a sign to let your emotions bloom, even if they're wild, and thoroughly experience their range. Yep. This process will help you learn compassion, insight, and empathy. So I'm concentrating on to honour your feelings even when they are scary and difficult. So this doesn't necessarily have to be feminine energy. I feel like this is still your person. I feel like your person is in the Queen of Cups energy. Yes. So, you know, this could be a masculine. We're not gendering in tarot, of course. Their feelings are scary. The feelings they're having are scary and difficult. I mean, especially if they've gone through something here. Perhaps it is scary for them to even think about feelings about anyone new, you know, depending on what they're coming out of. Interesting. Oh. There's 2 here. Seven of Cups. So multiple choice, multiple choice quiz. No, Seven of Cups is multiple choices, usually showing 7 cups. You can pick any of them that you like. And it had the 8 of Cups underneath, which is walking away from something that no longer serves. In this case, literally a wedding, walking away from a wedding. I will work out if I need to be taking this literal. I have discovered that my spirit team like to use Wicked Tarot for third-party scenarios and divorce, because it is so easy to deliver this message, right? Because it's literally a wedding and leaving at the altar, and this whole plot is a third-party situation. So, I mean, it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. We're not quite there yet. I don't have enough to back that up yet. But I'm sure if it wants to be here, it will come out. So let's not get too ahead of ourselves. The fact that these came out together... So, this is kind of giving me vibes of... I made a choice. I picked one of the cups... and then realized I didn't want it. It was a bad choice. And the beautiful thing about the 7 of Cups is that when you pick one of those, you can put it back. If you look inside and there's a snake or a skull or something in there that you're not actually wanting, you can put it back. You can pick a different one. You have 7. You have 7 sitting there. So many choices. So many choices. So, like... I mean, that's pretty big to be like, let's put back a marriage. Let's put back a wedding. Maybe someone cancelled their wedding. I mean, this doesn't have to literally be a wedding. It's walking away from a situation, a friendship, a relationship that no longer serves you. All right, fine. I'll just ask Spirit. Come on. Is this literally a marriage? They're telling me yes. This has come out in almost every single reading I have done on this channel. So, like I always say, my readings are only going to hit a very, very, very tiny collective. But I feel like it's an untapped collective. I feel like it is a collective that needs help, needs to be heard. And that's why I'm doing it. I'm called. So... I will read the 7 of Cups from Wicked Tarot, because I've actually never pulled it before, I don't think, on this particular deck. So there's usually fun little insights that I pick up on. Once you learn to... Now I'm making funny noises with my mouth. It is a really strange energy I'm picking up on. Once you learn to harness your emotions, the sky's the limit. But it's going to take discipline. This card indicates that you might be inclined to wish over work, expecting yourself to fly, instead of having goals that are more realistic. Take inspiration from Alphaba. This is Alphaba. Decide on your goal and see it through to completion. Well, that's a very different interpretation from the 7 of Cups, traditionally speaking. And then, of course, the 8 is here. What you thought was your happy ending is actually leaving you feeling empty. That's right, empty cup. Happy isn't about fulfilling the fairy tale, it's about being honest about your needs. This sometimes means walking away from the future you'd imagined, as with Glinda's dreams of marrying Fiyero, spoiler alert, and making room for something beyond your wildest dreams. So it's walking away from something to make room for other things to come in. Other things like this. Yeah. I mean, this is interesting that it's focusing on coming sort of back down to earth, stop being so much of a dreamer, you know? You can't fly yet, you've got to come back down to earth. Okay, alright, I'm getting that, alright, it's coming through, I'm trying, the dream. The dream isn't all that it's cracked up to be. and I'm getting that because I was going to talk about, you know, I used to get called a dreamer all the time, and it was an insult. It was like, get your head out of the clouds. That's never going to happen. You need to be more realistic. We can't afford to do that. That's, you know, quit dreaming. Get real. And so I'm hearing like the dream, and I've had these conversations a lot with people when I talk about my life and where I've been and where I've come from. And like, I followed when I was in my 20s and in my marriage and to my ex-husband now, I followed along with a very rigid kind of like path. You know, you do like, what's the next logical step? You get married and then you have children. And I can't believe I'm about to talk about this on my tarot channel. We never had children because it turns out he was infertile, which we didn't discover for many, many, many years down this road of trying to conceive children. And we looked into IVF and all of those options, but it didn't come about, right? And then I actually realized after probably 7 years, that in all this IVF and heartbreak and difficultness, that I, at the end of all of it, you know, we're working towards this goal of becoming parents. And then I woke up and I had this epiphany one day. I'm not sure I want children. Because when, you know, as is the irony of life, when you are told you cannot have something, it makes you want it more. And by the time, like when it really got down to crunch time, I woke up one day and I had to have this conversation with him and say, I actually don't think I want children. And then it also became a question of, I'm not sure if I do or do not want children, or if I do and do not want children with you. Like, it became a whole big thing. But anyway, like I'm going somewhere with this. Oh, but when I tell the story to people, they go, well, if you weren't sure if you wanted them, you know, why did you try to have them for so long? And I say to them, but that's just what you do, right? That's the natural progression of life. I got married very, very young. I got married when I was 20. I was still just a baby. And so I got married, and then I was expected to be a wife and fulfill that role. And then what comes next? You start to look at having children. So you start trying to have children, and then it's the next natural progression step. So what I'm picking up, I promise there was a point to this. What I'm picking up on, right, is whoever this is, okay, I feel like your person has possibly just followed the natural progression steps. They got married, they had some children, and because that was what you do, right? And I'm not for a second suggesting that they don't like not love their children or anything. Like, of course that's not what I'm saying, but the life they have built out of this natural progression, because that's what you do, that's what comes next. It's like possibly they've realized, oh, like I had other options with the 7. Did I have other options? Why, you know, did we do this because it's what we wanted, or did we do this because it's what was sort of expected? And it depends, you know, how you were raised and all the other things. I should be shuffling while I'm doing all this talking. But, you know, if you're raised in a very close, tight-knit family unit, then, I mean, I know that was certainly the case for me. I've got 3 older siblings, so, you know, 4 kids, it's a big family, right? And I always envisioned growing up when I was little that I was going to then have a big family, because I had quite a good, like, I had a really good childhood, and that's what I wanted for my family that I was going to build. I wanted a big family, I wanted the husband and the house and the children, and I wanted lots of them, and it was this great big dream, and then it didn't happen that way, such as is life. But so, you know, depending on how this person was raised, maybe they come from a big family, maybe they have strong family values, but maybe it's not actually what they want in their soul. Like, yeah. And they're finally realizing, oh, maybe I've got to start over. Maybe I want something else for myself. And maybe these are very difficult and scary feelings that they are realizing that they are having. My gosh, that was a lot. Nine of Wands. Yeah, definitely. I definitely feel that. It wants to go here. The Nine of Wands is about perseverance, resilience, nearing the end of something big, the end of a big cycle. Like, you're building something large with the Nine Wands, and it's easy to feel overwhelmed, and you've got to keep going because you're almost there. You can be proud of what you've built. But it's a lot. It's the energy of like, this is a lot. And while it doesn't always come through in the tarot guidebooks, I always feel like you're pushing shit uphill. It feels like is this ever going to end? I've been on this whatever it is for so long, and I just want it to be finished already. That's the energy I get from it. Here we go. Wicked Tarot talks about the Nine. You faced opposition to get where you are. Don't let the jealousy and envy of others make you doubt yourself. Similar to Alphaba's journey, what you're doing is meaningful. You deserve to be seen, even if you're dancing alone. Dancing alone. Like, alone. Like, it jumped out at me. Alone. Even if you're walking away and you're going to be alone. Walking away from this whole, this whole structure you've built. Definitely is what I'm feeling. Walking away from an entire structure you've spent so long building. And you're going to be alone. But that's okay. It's okay to be alone. You still deserve to be seen. Oh, one just jumped out and flew on the floor. I can't even see where it went. I'm just going to have to go find it. Hang on. Would you believe it's the 10? It's the 10 of Wands, and it's in reverse. I'm going to turn it around just to talk about it, and then I'm going to put it back in reverse because I'm going to honor it. They weren't stuck together. It was a proper shuffle. Like, so, when I talk about pushing shit uphill, the 10 is when you finally crack and go, I'm putting it down. I've got to put it down. It's too heavy. This is exactly what this talks about. It's the burden you're carrying is too heavy. So if we put this in reverse, this actually has reverse meanings in this guidebook. Here we go. It might seem like you're clashing with everything in your life right now, struggling against problems that you haven't yet shared with others. There's no need to suffer in silence. Your loved ones want to offer support, so don't push them away. They're going together. They're going together on there. So from this, I'm very much getting the energy of, I've built, definitely with this here, in this here. Like, I've built this life in... this isn't an accident that I ended up talking about my life. You've built this great big structure. You've built a huge family unit. You've, house, finances, children, careers, everything is intertwined together in this life that you've built. And all of a sudden you don't want it anymore. You wake up one day having this great big epiphany and you've gone, actually it's heavy, I'm out, I'm putting it down. And I'm walking away. It's huge, okay? It is such a huge burden. Like, more so than... It's one of the biggest things we could ever go through in our lifetime. We've got societal pressure. We've got the expectations of others. We've got family. Not just your family, but your partner's family. You've got this whole family unit. And... I mean, not always. Sometimes families will be privy to what's going on behind the scenes, but not often, not a lot of the time. That's the burden we carry. That's why it's so heavy. We will hold on to that, and we won't tell anyone. We won't dare let anyone else know that we're actually miserable and we want out. But we know we're not meant to want that. We're not supposed to want out. We're going to let people down. We're going to let our families down. We're going to let our kids down. We're going to let, obviously, our partner down. We're going to crush them. It's so hard. And I would like to just superimpose for just a moment. I don't have children. I've just, obviously made that clear. But I am the child of divorce. My parents got divorced when I was 12. And it was incredibly painful at the time. I can't lie. It was so painful. But, I've had a lot of time to reflect on my life and the lessons in it. And the best thing for your children, if the two parents are unhappy, the very best thing that you can give to your children are two happy, healthy parents. And if that means you're going to be happy and healthy away from each other, then that is what has to happen. There's no point staying together for the kids and being absolutely miserable. It's not going to, long term, it's going to do more damage than good. It's going to teach those kids patterns, terrible, terrible patterns that they then will need to work on. Yeah. So, yeah, perhaps this whole thing... Oh, it's on the floor again. Oh, there's more. There's two. But what I want to say, perhaps this whole ordeal is a secret. Maybe no one knows about this. I want to say, whoever you are over here, like you are their biggest dream wish fulfilled. That's certainly a secret then, right? Alright, so the Fool. Yeah, this is card 0. This is the start of the journey. This is the start of the tarot tells the story of the Fool's journey. And whenever I see it come out in these readings, I always go, okay, he's masculine energy, right? He's decided, right, I'm starting over. I'm going back to point 0. I'm walking away from my whole unit, and I am starting my journey to being awakened masculine. Starting over. This is Fiyero. This is him at the very, very start of his journey. By the end of Wicked, he's gone through a huge transformation. Whoa. Whoa. Did we see that? Did we see that? Oh my god, it's here. It's here, everyone. The Lovers is here. The Lovers, this is a choice. This is a choice. I mean, obviously, this is a romantic card, one of the many romantic cards in the tarot, but it is, like, one of the most important. It is major arcana, and it is a choice. This is them making a choice. It didn't just fall on their lap. They had to choose this. This is Fiyero and Elphaba choosing each other, like, pledging undying love. Like, you are my person. You are it. You are my person for the rest of this lifetime. We are going to be together forever. Nothing is going to break us apart. To get here, he's had to choose Elphaba. He's had to choose to walk away from his wedding here to Galinda, and he's had to come and choose Elphaba, which was very hard for everyone involved, because if you don't know, Elphaba and Galinda were best friends, so this was a bit of a betrayal. So I want to say this decision, this is a very hard choice, and it must be, right? If he's walking away from his entire life, his entire family structure, to choose Elphaba, because Elphaba is his biggest wish, dream come true, biggest wish fulfillment. He is her 10 of Cups. She is his 10 of Cups. They are each other's 10 of Cups. Oh my god. Like, yeah. Yeah. And I'm hearing you're the missing piece, because Fiyero comes from, he's a prince. He's literally a prince from Winky Country. He doesn't need money. He's got money. He's got money. He's got stability. He's got a castle, 2 castles. His family has 2 castles. Like, he doesn't need any of that. But what's missing from his life is love. She is the missing piece. And he thought that he'd found that with Galinda. Like, they were, on paper, they were the better match. But, like, it was all sort of societal pressure there. This is the true love. This is the deepest heart's desire. Like, wow. That's coming over here. Yeah. Being told there's more in the Wicked deck. I was feeling like maybe I should switch, but no, they want to keep on here, so alright. All of these want to be here. I just checked. Okay. Magician. 5 of Cups. Ace of Coins. I'm feeling like this is just a little message to remind us that this isn't going to be easy or straightforward. This is actually going to be very tricky. With the Magician reminds us that we actually have everything we need already within us to be able to arrive at the destination. Okay, this is the destination. But with the 5 here, this is crying over spilt milk. In the traditional tarot, you've got the 3 cups and they've been knocked over and we're sobbing and going, oh, woe is me, I've lost everything. When actually, if you just turn around and look behind you, there's 2 cups that are perfectly unharmed and upright and still standing, and all is not lost. What I find interesting about the Wicked Tarot is that it's showing the house from Kansas that Dorothy arrives in Munchkinland in the cyclone, hurricane. And the fascinating imagery on this card is that the house here is actually split in 2, which just backs up my whole divorce imagery, because you must literally divide your house in 2 and divide your assets when you go through a divorce, half a house each. So and that's very, I always like to remind people that these are people, okay? People. This is real people in these scenarios. This is actual life events that are very hard and difficult to navigate. When you go through a divorce, you have to sell the house that you've built a life in, raised children in, and you're upsetting, not only are you upsetting the children by separating romantically, but you've got to sell the house. I mean, unless one of you buys the other out, but 9 times out of 10, you're selling the house, and the kids have got to move and settle in a new house, and then they're, going between mum's house and dad's house, or whatever it is. It's very emotional for all involved, and I just want to try and remind everyone that actually there are real people here and real feelings, and it's very easy to get tunnel vision and just focus on all of this, oh, this is the destination, but the road to getting here is long. Ace of Pentacles is here, Ace of Coins, so I'm gonna look up the Ace of Coins real quick. Like most of the aces, it talks about a new beginning. Oh, look. You've arrived exactly where you wanted to be. You've manifested a lucrative opportunity, and the Ace of Coins assures you that you're in the right place. Probably much needed after being in the 5 of Cups energy. This card doesn't mean success is guaranteed. It actually means it's time for hard work and focus, but you are more than ready for the challenge. What did I say? Hard work and focus. This is going to actually be a hard road. This is a journey, but I mean, he's got everything he needs already. He's just going to have a little bit of faith and confidence and perseverance. But this is a message for you too. Ooh, excuse me, I'm yawning away. You also have what it takes to navigate this, even if you are doubting that idea. I mean, yeah. it's very, like I said, it's very easy to have the blinkers on and get very, like, impatient, I want to say. I want it now. I don't care how. I want it now. Veruca Salt. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Okay. I feel like I'm gonna have to wrap this up, which I don't like doing. I like to just go and go and go until we reach a natural conclusion, but I am short on time. I could always come back to this. Oh, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna shuffle. Alright, this is how we're gonna do this. I'm gonna shuffle, and I'm gonna see what comes out, because there are more messages, I'm being told. So, I'm gonna see if this feels like a natural conclusion. Oh. Well. Well. What is stuck to the back? These cards aren't normally this sticky. I don't know why they are doing this to me. It is literally... There we go. What is it? Look at this! Look at it! Look at it! I get so excited. The Chariot, everyone, the Chariot is here alongside the Emperor. Again, a very strange choice for the Emperor card here, Wicked Tarot. The Chariot of the Emperor is here. This is huge. Okay, alright. Chariot is fast-moving energy, forward movement. It is go time. It is green light go. It is get on that train. Like, get moving. Get your butt moving. Get to your destination now. It's go time. Now. And it's usually really positive, balanced energy of masculine and feminine. And hello, the Emperor's here. So the Emperor is the masculine energy when they are embodying all four kings, which is amazing. That's the energy that you want them to be in when they approach you. Because they can only really offer you, they can only really make grand big offerings like this when they are in Emperor energy. Yeah, sure, they can make it when they're in the king energy, that's fine, but it's got a heck of a lot more longevity and a heck of a lot more chance if they're coming from this energy. You know, they're in control of emotions, that's the King of Cups. They're in control of passion and intuition and inspiration, that's Wands. They're in control of intellect and logic and strategy, that's Swords. And they're grounded and ready to put in the work, and they know what they want, that's Pentacles. It's having that whole balance. It's the whole ginormous package. Oh my god, stop it. Stop it. Someone is thinking about someone sexually here, like, so badly. Like, it's palpable. It's palpable. I can't. Oh, wow. Okay. That's exciting. That is really exciting. But you know, this comes after a little journey, I want to say. You know, we are the Fool. Maybe you're here to help them on their Fool's journey. That doesn't mean you can do their work for them, though. You can support them, by all means. But yeah, and I just, you know, this is such a big deal. This here, the 10 and the 8, like, walking away from all this is a really big deal. I just feel really compelled to stress that. Queen of Wands. Why is she here? Alphabet embodies this card with her fearlessness and conviction. How can you do the same? This is a moment to help others find their voice, to stand up for what's right, and to stop at nothing to achieve your goals. So I also feel like this is how he sees you. Like, you're fearless in how you live your life. Whatever that means for you. It's like he's absolutely fascinated by how you embody this energy. You're not afraid of anything, I'm hearing. And you're fearless. And I think he really admires that in you. I'm picking up on, like, the sense of, awe and admiration. Like, yeah. And I feel like he's picking up a lot of that subconsciously. Like, it may not be anything you've talked about. Like, he may not be privy to the details of your life or anything, but I feel like he picks up that vibe from you, like, that you've been through a lot, and you know, and you've come out the other side, and you're radiating, you're sparkling. I'm hearing you're sparkling. It's this magnetic pull, like he feels drawn to you, drawn to your energy, and he doesn't know why. He can't explain why. Deck's suddenly gone quiet. Is there anything else, Spirit? Oh. I think this is it. Oh, there's three cards. The Star. Beautiful healing energy. Oh, the Tower. And the Six of Wands. Six of Wands. Six of Wands. I was having a moment where I couldn't for the life of me think, what does the Six of Wands talk about? Oh my gosh. So this is fantastic. Look at this. Six of Wands is the victory card. It's literally, I have succeeded. It's a moment of triumph. It's whatever you're going through, it's all going to be okay. You're going to come out the other side, and you will have succeeded. The Tower is in the middle, and the Star, the most beautiful healing energy in the tarot. The Tower's in the middle. I can't believe, well, I can believe it. I say that all the time. This makes perfect sense. This is a radical, life-changing, life-altering moment here. The Tower is literally burning your entire life down to the ground and starting over. But it's also, like, divinely orchestrated, okay? Like, this is fate, this is destiny. Divine has plucked you out of the tower. Like, the tower is going to crumble to the ground, whether you're still in there or not, and you can either jump out and swim away to safety, or, like, staying in there while it crumbles is not going to fix anything. It's not going to, you can't stop it. You can't prevent it coming down. It's coming down. And if you stay in the tower too long without making change for yourself, Divine will just bowl it over. Like, the rug will be pulled out from underneath you, and you'll go through this shattering, life-changing event, and you'll feel like you have no control over any of it. But it's divine. They are protecting you. They are intervening. It's divine intervention. And yes, the Star comes out, like, you often have to then go through this period of healing, but look, it's all going to be okay. The Six of Wands is here. We're all going to come out the other side of this, I'm hearing. Like, it is all going to be okay. And it's going to be beautiful. Look how beautiful. Look how absolutely stunning this card is. Galinda. Galinda the Good. Galinda the Good Witch of the North. Like, yeah, it's just, yeah. It's going to be hard, but it's going to be magnificent. It's going to be beautiful on the other side of this. Yeah. I'm just hearing, I want to get an oracle card for you, viewer, who is likely divine feminine in this scenario. I want to get an oracle card for you. What do you need to remember for this whole situation that you're on the outskirts of? You know, like this is him. This is your person. This is what he's going through. But you're obviously connected to this person. You obviously have an energetic connection. So I feel like there's something that you need to remember while this is unfolding. Sacred Rebels. One card for the viewer, please. What do they need to remember as this is unfolding? $13. Power of attraction. Just having a giggle. Like, someone's very attracted to someone here. There is so much wonder awaiting you. There are so many beautiful adventures and so much magic yet to be. Can you keep your heart open to what is coming towards you without surrendering your experience of this moment by becoming too future-oriented? Yeah. You see, there is magic in this moment too. There is something arising within you, out of the depths of your being. In this process, there is a shift in environment, both internal and external. A fertility is being stimulated. How interesting that I talked about the infertility journey. And huge love and strength to anyone here listening who has been through an infertility journey. It is one of the most harrowing experiences you could ever go through. And just because it turned out one way for me, please don't let that deter you. Like, having children is a beautiful thing, and I wish you so much love and strength on this very difficult journey. Anyway, this is your time to play with that fertility, to conceive, create, and embark upon the process of transformation with an open heart and mind. Maybe you're meant to have children with this man. You may not know where it is all going to lead. All you need to know is that it will be wonderful and exactly perfectly what is needed. Beyond that, allow the energy of fertile growth and abundance that now flows so naturally and richly within you and around you simply to be. You are a big soul, and with that often comes big dreams. Yes, dream big. You're allowed to have those big dreams. You might worry that you want too much out of life. No. Perhaps you think you're only capable of small dreams. No. Absolutely not. This oracle is guiding you to remember there are stages of creation. A house cannot be built without the flooring. No matter how beautiful the stained glass windows you plan to install are, the walls need to be up first. Your big life dreams are a work in progress, just like you. If you have been working on healing something within you, started a new creative project, or just taken on a new job or relationship, and you feel that although you are getting some results, you are impatient for more. You talked about being impatient. You doubt that you can continue or ever find the zone or become proficient in the situation at hand, then this oracle comes as reinforcement. You are doing well. That which is worthwhile takes time to build. Celebrate each success, even the small ones. You are creating something of worth. Be patient, keep going, and trust. This oracle comes with a special message. You have recently completed a cycle or level of manifestation and are transitioning into the next level. Like a big fish leaving the small pond, feeling like a rather small fish in a bigger pond, there will be some getting used to it. Time needed as you find your way. This will add to what you have already done and bring valuable expansion to your realization of your abilities, as well as many new relationships and opportunities to help you go further on your journey. What you are in the process of creating will benefit from this stage of your process. Whether your creation is simply your sacred life path, a particular creative work, or an actual child, there is a positive and constructive energy that is unfolding for you now to boost this process and carry you further along the way. Do you dare to dream and to believe in your dream until it manifests, even if naysayers challenge you? Of course you do, Sacred Rebel. This oracle brings guidance. You are going to attract whatever is needed to complete your work in progress and bring it to fruition. Remain open to receive and trust in the unfolding of your life experiences. Do not turn away. All of the necessary elements are coming together. Allow this integration to occur so that you can manifest your dreams. Oh, absolutely. That was gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. That's so unreal that touched on, like, all the things I was just talking about, like just randomly, because I felt it was important to talk about. So I did. There's never an accident, you know. It's whatever comes out of my mouth comes out of my mouth for a reason. Never ceases to amaze. All right, that's absolutely beautiful, stunning. I can't even. Yeah, this may take a little while to unfold, but just trust in the beautiful process. Trust in the power of attraction. Trust that it's all going to come in for you. It's happening. It's all unfolding behind the scenes. All right, beautiful people. That's it for this one. Thanks for listening. Thanks for staying. And I will see you on the next one. Okay, bye.